This is a cycle analysis lesson. Katie does just a great job. She's analyzing Nvidia in here and just showing the extended negative conditions that exist in this stock. She looks at our cycle low timing tracker, which gives you an indication of where in a bottoming phase stocks are. This is great help for that analysis. And Katie just does a fantastic job teaching cycle analysis in this video.
On your screen is today's Cycle Low Timing Tracker. This is a tool that we've developed for our members that helps identify opportunities going into and coming out of cycle bottoms on both the intermediate and short-term time frames. Because of the principle of commonality in cycle analysis, it's not uncommon to see several symbols from a sector appearing on here together, and we're seeing that today with some of the semiconductor stocks from our focus list. Applied Materials, AMD, and Nvidia are all in their daily cycle timing windows, and that is why they are appearing in this box and this column on the Cycle Low Timing Tracker. Now, while they're all setting up similarly, we're going to take a look at Nvidia. Let's first look at the weekly chart. This is a 5-year weekly chart of Nvidia. On the bottom, we have cycle brackets that are 24 bars in length. The cycle brackets are not the actual cycles, but simply a drawing tool that helps us to identify money flow patterns. The purple spikes show where the actual cycle lows occurred relative to those ideal cycle brackets. Two other closely related aspects of cycle analysis are translation and configuration. Translation refers to where the cycle peak occurs, and it can be left-hand or right-hand. Right-hand translations like this one are generally bullish because there isn't much time left in the cycle for a decline. Left-hand translations like this one are generally bearish because there's a long time remaining in the cycle for a decline. Now, configuration refers to whether a cycle ends higher or lower than where it began. It can be positive or negative. This cycle here, for example, is negatively configured because it ended lower than where it began. Left-hand translations and negative configurations often go hand in hand. Another feature on our askSlim weekly charts is the reversal scout, this green and purple ribbon. It's a proprietary momentum indicator. Notice how it turns purple shortly after a cycle peak has formed, and notice how it turns green shortly after the cycle bottoms. In this current cycle, we have already got a negative reversal scout, and we have also broken below this key cycle low support. So what we're looking for in the intermediate term is a short side opportunity if Nvidia can get a bounce up into this minor resistance zone that runs from 152.67 on the bottom to about 168 on the top, with a 78.6% fib at 178.86. Now that would give us a high probability short side setup going into this weekly timing window that runs from December 8th through January 13th. We have these projections on the downside that run from about 119 down to about 101. Switching quickly over to the daily chart, you can see that we are currently in the daily cycle timing window that's represented by these blue vertical dashed lines. It's a period of time around the ideal cycle low when we expect it to make its low and move up into the rising phase of the next cycle. So that is why Nvidia is found in that section of the cycle low timing tracker. So the period coming out of this timing window and moving up into the rising phase of the new daily cycle may give us that bounce opportunity that we're looking for to set us up for a possible short side trade. These resistance zones on the daily chart correspond very closely with the minor resistances on the weekly chart. To learn more about cycle analysis, the cycle low timing tracker, and all of our tools and services, please visit our website at askSlim.com.